Well, hello everyone. I want to welcome you to video one of our 3 video series on how to bring your passion online in a big way. My name is David Abron, and I am the creator of the Passion to Profit Blueprint course. This is an online study course where we teach you everything we're going to share with you today and in the next 3 videos. And we teach it to you in a big way. We really go into much detail. We have several instructors on this course, and we take it to the next level and show you simply step by step on how to do some of this stuff and a lot more that we're just not able to cover on these 3 videos. So these videos are in fact excerpts from the course. We did sell out when we introduced this course, and we will most likely be opening up the doors to the course again in a few months. So stay tuned to your email, because we'll certainly let you guys know when that happens. Now, we're going to try to keep these videos down to about 10 minutes because that's really all the time we have. And I'll get started right away on video 1. So video 1's overview, I want to kind of share what we're going to cover today. We're really going to cover 3 topics. We're going to talk a little bit about the background of internet marketing and specifically bringing a business online versus offline businesses. Then we're going to talk about identifying your passion. And many of us have already done that, know what our passions already are. Or if you haven't, prior to this video, we did send out to you our passion identifier. We'll chat there briefly. And then thirdly, we're going to talk about creating an online presence that actually works. Through my coaching business, guys, I coach with a lot of entrepreneurs all over the country. And I was amazed, but now it simply just seems like fact to me. I was amazed originally at how many of us have online presence that just don't work. They just don't serve the purpose. They're not optimized for maximum potential and a whole host of things. So we'll get into that here shortly. But first, let's talk about a little bit of background first, okay? Now, when we talk about online versus offline businesses, there's a couple of things that hold true that I really want to point out to you guys, okay? First off is when you have an online business, okay, an offline business, you've got your business called a shoe store, and you got this store here, right? And you're on the corner, and you sell shoes. And when you're selling shoes, we ask what your business is, you're going to tell us, your business is shoes. You sell shoes, and that is your business. We totally get that. And then when we say, what do you do? What are your business making strategies or your business building strategies? And you're going to say, well, I fit shoes. People come in, and I actually fit their shoes to their feet. I do a little bit of marketing locally. Local marketing, but that's about it, and I do pretty well. Now, if this individual here wants to bring their business online, it is going to be a whole new deal. Online, guys, I want you to get this point. Online, your business is nothing more, nothing less than your list, okay? We're going to talk more about this as we get into this series, but your business is no more nothing less than your list. So what is your business? When you're selling shoes, this shoe store, which is over here, right? The shoe store is now going to be selling online. So the individual that used to say, what do you do for business? Well, I sell shoes. Now what do you do for business? I build an online list. Okay, very important. And then secondly, as a business owner, you must be doing business building strategies. So what do you do as a business owner online? You do strategies to build your list. We're going to get into what those are. So that's exactly what you spend your day doing, building your list. And the power of working on your business and not in your business, the power of outsourcing, we're going to chat about that here right away. We want to make sure you're not working in your business and you're working on your business. So in this example, working in your business would be, basically fitting shoes, and in the online world, working in your business would be things like doing, autoresponders are actually creating some of the materials, some of the technology you're going to be using versus working on your business, utilizing your expertise knowledge. We're going to teach you how to use your expertise knowledge and outsource the rest. Now, that being said, I want to quickly share with you a great website to do some awesome outsourcing. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be moving through some of this stuff quite quickly, so I want to make sure that we do that for you. So here you can see that I brought up what's called the Warrior Forum, and the Warrior Forum, guys, is warriorforum.com, is an amazing place to outsource internet marketing activities. You go to Warrior Products and Service, go to Warriors for Hire, and when you click there, guys, you will see there's places you can get content written. You can let's see what else. We have web designers right here. See, some more content, some more designers, just all sorts of stuff. We got webmasters, programmers. You can get sites built here, all sorts of things, and they come at amazing discount prices. So this is an amazing resource right here, the Warrior Forum. I want you to keep that in mind as you begin to seek out avenues to outsource. Okay, so that's a little bit of background for you on online versus offline. And secondly, we're going to talk about identifying our passion. And as I mentioned just a moment ago, the email that you received when you first signed on to receive this series is you received an email for the Passion Identifier. This is a 3-day exercise, guys, and if you really still kind of confused or want a little bit further direction, you want to make sure that you go back to the previous email and get the Passion Identifier dialed in. Now, the Passion Identifier can be found over here at www.davidabron.com/passion/ID/2. Okay, so that's www.davidabron.com/passion-ID-2. So it does take about 3 days. You will have to, ask some very close friends to help you out. And by all means, don't be afraid to ask your friends, because they'll be thrilled to help you in achieving this next step of your life and identifying your passion. It'll be an awesome project for really great friends, and that's who you're going to ask. So that's how you identify your passion. And next and finally in this video today, the video number 1, we're going to talk about creating an internet presence that works. All right, now I want to share with you what the anatomy of an effective blog site is and actually show you one in action. And again, you guys would be blown away by how many entrepreneurs out there just have internet presences that don't work. A quick example, one of my clients shows me, she's got 3 websites. She shows me one of her websites that's got for her ebook. And I say, well, why do you have this website? And she tells me, well, Dave, when I published my ebook, my publisher told me I needed a place to sell it. I'm like, well, that makes sense. Show it to me. She does. And I really couldn't find where to purchase her book, where to get a write-up of her. It was just very tough to navigate. And by the way, online, on the internet, you've got to tell people what to do within 2 seconds of them visiting your site. So when I asked her, after 6 months of this site being up, I asked her, how many ebooks have you sold? And she says, well, Dave, I haven't sold any. And so then, we started to investigate the functionality of her site and how it was being optimized, and we quickly realized that it wasn't a website that actually worked. All right. So when we talk about the anatomy of a site, guys, and again, I'm going to show you this briefly. Here are some things that we have to talk about when we talk about the anatomy of an effective blog site, because blog sites really are what we use to showcase our talents or our passions. We use the blog site, okay? And there's several reasons for that, and we'll get into a few of them here briefly. So blog posting utilizing the sub-niche method, because we want to make sure when we're speaking to people, we're speaking directly to one individual, but we do it, a million times over in one move. So we sub-niche our content, so we're reaching out. For example, if your niche is fishing, you'd want to have sub-niches such as open water fishing or deep sea fishing. Another sub niche may be, field and stream fishing, because you've got people in the moment looking for open water fishing and really don't care about fly fishing in a river. They care about deep sea fishing. So you want to make sure that you sub niche. You got to have an opt-in offer. You need to determine what that offer is, create an opt-in video, and then create your autoresponders to follow up to fulfill your offer, video-based if possible. This is exactly what you guys had responded to get to this series. You want to get GetResponse, the database management server. We're not going to get too much into this. I like GetResponse. There's other ones out there like Aweber and Constant Contact and that sort. But I like GetResponse because it really it allows for a single opt-in versus a double opt-in, and that keeps for higher conversions. Your social media links, super important, because you need to have exits off your site rather than back browser. You want to encourage social media link exits. Get Notified establishes permission to frequently prospect your prospects and make contact with them frequently. That's important. Your navigation bar, of course. Now have your web designer make these changes, or find a web designer to create the perfect site for you. And let's take a look at what a perfect site is going to look like. All right. So when I bring back up my web browser and I switch over to here, this is the site that I'm sure you guys are familiar with. This is the one you visited. All right. So here we've got our navigation bars. Here's my sub niches: discovering your passion, marketing secrets, and life in Tahoe. Now I live in Lake Tahoe, and one of the things we do teach you is to be human. People want to know a bit about you. They want to know, like, and trust you. So you want to have a section up here that you can blog in. That's going to be about you. Here is your offer, compelling. Who else wants to know how to make 6 figures now? And that's what we're sharing with you in this first video. Your actual opt-in offer video, your actual opt-in form. Here are your social medias to get off the site. You click on these things, and you'll notice they go to your Facebook or your Twitter or wherever that you happen to be clicking. It doesn't matter. All these buttons are going to work. All right, this is all good stuff. And your Get Notified form, this of course allows permission to contact your people often. And here is your blog posts here, video-based blog post if available, if possible. And when you post here, they have to all automatically go into your subsections. Okay, that is a quick rundown. I really apologize. We had to be quick here today of video 1 on how to create your internet's presence that actually works. Good stuff. On video 2, you guys, when we see you here back in a couple of days, we're going to talk about the social media circle. This is paramount to success and free traffic to your site. And we're going to talk about a lot of free traffic that's going to bring you a lot of opt-in. And then, of course, we're going to talk about paid traffic to your site, because paid traffic is another great way to do it. And I'll also discuss a few strategies on how to use both of these, when is it appropriate to use them, and what the best methods of each. Because when it comes to paid traffic, you guys, there are good ones and there are bad ones, and we're going to really teach you the great ones to use. Okay? And then we're going to talk about creating products that actually sell. You'll be amazed at how many internet marketers create products because they think it's a good idea. We're going to teach you how to go into your demographic and ask them what they're searching for in this moment. All right, guys, it's been David Abram sharing with you a few quick secrets coming directly off the Passion to Profit Blueprint course, where we do teach you step-by-step, very formulaic approaches, the absolute cutting edge of where marketing has gone in business today. We teach you how to take your passion, apply it to the absolute bleeding edge, if you will, of where marketing has gone today in business, in the modern day business. We teach you how to take your passion and apply these techniques to create the life of your dreams by design. David Abram, looking forward to seeing you on video 2. Have a great day.